Well, I'm back on another mission. Just parked up a bit lower down, and it's called the Moel Famau car park. Saved myself £1.50 parking, but if you get here early, that's where the car park is, at the top there. If you're prepared for a bit of an extra walk, you save yourself £1.50. But like I say, if you get here early-ish, then there are a few spaces, and over the other side as well, where you can park on the side of the road and you don't have to pay. But potential for geocaches today. Potential, I say, time permitting, what have you. The first cache is an earth cache I'm going to go for, and the other three are just traditional geocaches. It's just looking back, the views there, beautiful Vale of Clwyd, nice sunny day. Yeah, the earth cache is at the summit of Moel Famau. Oh, just caught my eye there, someone. Where are they? Someone in... Can I see someone there, or am I seeing things? Oh yeah, there is, yeah. What are they doing? Anyway. Carry on. No path. Oh yeah, there is a path down there too. This is geocaching. You never know. But I don't think there's no geocache there. Yeah, it's an earth cache. Earth caches, you normally just take a photo just to prove that you've been there, and you post it on the geocaching site, or you answer a question. And there's two questions for this one. The first one I know the answer to, but the second one I don't. It's what's the height of the trig point, or the triangulation point? So I've got a tape measure with me, and I'm going to walk all the way over that way, probably about, I don't know, it's about a mile, is it? Something like that. He's taking photos. That's what he's doing, yeah. Yeah, going to walk all the way to the summit of Moel Famau, just to measure the trig point, and then walk all the way back, because the other three caches are, well, surrounding the car park there, 200, 300, 400, 500 metres or whatever. Well, one isn't, one's that's going that way. It's quite a distance away from the car park, but I'm going for the furthest one, which is the earth cache on the top. I'm just going to go all the way up there, get my tape measure out, measure the trig point, and walk all the way back. Any excuse to go up to Moel Famau, you know, hey? Beautiful day like today. So anyway, let's keep going. On a mission. You can see there, that's where I've parked up, if I can find it. You can't. It's amazing, this sunlight. There, that's where I've parked up. It's just a short walk up to the car park. Yeah, you have to forgive me. Bright conditions, especially if you've got shades on as well. You can't see the screen, you can't see anything on it. So anyway, at least you can hear me yapping away. Anyway, I'm on the proper path now. It's just a few in front of me, but I'll soon overtake them. Just overtook the walkers there. I won't be on the summit for very long today. Just do a few shots, video shots, measure the trig point. No one's going to be looking. I think, what's he doing? Tape measure. Measuring the triangulation point. And like I say, the other question is just two questions, and I know the answer to the first one, but I've no idea what the height is of the trig point, so take a few selfies and what have you, a couple of photos. So look at the views, and might do some video shots, something like that, but I won't be up there very long. Dropping back down, and the other one, the other cache, well, one of the caches is down that way, over that stile, and across that way there. So I'll be getting that second, I think. Right, quite a few out today. It's Saturday, so I'm a bit early. But a bit later on today, it'll be packed at the top there, on the actual summit itself. So I'll get that one, be the second one, and the other two are just very close to the car park, really. So no sign of the Jubilee Tower yet, but it will come into view. Probably got a few hundred metres or something like that. It'll come into view then. Beautiful day. Like I said earlier, got potential for, but who knows? You know, I'll definitely get the Earth cache, but it's not a race. You know, it's just, you're not competing against anyone. It's just your own personal tally. If you get a cache, you get a cache. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. You know, obviously it's good when you do find one, but it's not a race. Like you say, you're not competing against anyone, what have you. So when I get to there, top of there, the JT will be coming into view, the Jubilee Tower. So I'll speak to you when I get to the top of there. Right, I'm at that point I spoke about, and right on cue, there it is, JT, that's my destination. Keep going. Few up there, but it doesn't look very busy at the moment, but it will be. It's early days. And in the foreground there, that's a GZ of another geocache, or a geocache that I've already bagged. That one, got that one last week. But like I said earlier, heading up to the summit to measure a trig point and to take a selfie with the trig point. Yeah, you heard it. Selfie. I never thought I'd say that. Taking a selfie with the triangulation point. Must be mad. All good fun. So, like I say, there's a few ahead of me. I've overtook about 3-4 groups. Quite a few coming down, passing me. They've already been up. But like I said, it doesn't look very busy at the moment, but I'm not going to be there for very long anyway. Anyway, keep going. Got a fair way to go, yeah. Very close to the start of, well, a bit of a climb. I always call it the last section. Starts about there, and you can see that's this really, well, for me, that's the only steep section on this walk. Although I say steep, it's not that steep really. Well, not for my standards, although I have seen quite a few people suffering on it. But it's only short. It's not a short. It's not a long section at all. But like I say, from the car park, it's a gentle slope. But that's the only proper real climb on this walk, really. From this side, from the other side, comes from Llandurnog, and that you got some really good steep sections there, which I've done. I've forgotten the amount of times I've been up this place. I don't normally come from this way, but actually I've just started doing it recently. I always park up in Llandurnog and make my way up from the other side, but if you get here early, you don't have to use the car park and save yourself $150. Tight, aren't I? Nah, it's not. It just adds to the walk. That's what I say. But yeah, just about to start the climb proper now. You know, well, I say proper. It's not that bad really. But it's put it this way, it's the steepest section of this walk anyway. It's way down there. It doesn't look very busy at the top. There's a few in front of me, but normally you see them all standing on top of the tower and all that. But it is early. Give it a few hours and it'll be busy up there, especially on a day like today. So anyway, I might probably speak to you when I'm about halfway up. Well, I'm halfway up, or halfway down. In this case, halfway up, because I'm heading upwards. And that's it. I've made it. Made it in good time. It's quiet up here too. I think there's only about 2 on the top there. Made it in good time because I'm, like I say, I'm on a mission today. Not messing about. What I've got to do now is measure the trig point discreetly and take a selfie, me and a trig point. I might include JT as well. Never thought I'd say that. To take a selfie with a triangulation point. It's very quiet up here, but it is early. Anyway, there it is. That's TP. All I've got to do now is discreetly measure it, which is pretty easy because there's no one about, and then take a selfie to show you some of the views, or the views I should say. Give it a couple of hours and it'll be busy up here. Nice cool breeze too. Anyway, get me tape measure out on my camera, take a selfie. I'll include tower in as well. Don't know if you could hear that, it's blowing. I'll include the tower, TP, myself, and then I'll head back down then to hopefully get some more caches. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Well, I've measured the trig point. I'm taking a selfie. Yes, you heard it. And I got the place, well, tower, at the moment, all to myself. I can beat this lady. I'll show you a quick look at the top anyway. Some people just came down. I'll show you the views from the top as well. So this is it. Got it all to myself. That's the way up. That's the way I've just come up now, the path. And you can see on these plaques here, that's what you see. The distance, it shows you the mountains and what you are likely to pick out on a nice clear day. So yeah, this is it. Top of JT. Right, I'm going to do now, head back down. Literally, I was only here for 5 minutes. Just get my measuring tape out. I'm not going to say the height of it. Because, you know, it'll spoil it for other people. They see that particular cache they want to go for, they're going to have to walk all the way up here and measure it. I'm not going to say the height of it, but anyway, I've measured it and taken my selfie, and I'm going to head back down now, and hopefully 3 more caches, but you know, time pending. Like I say, it's not a race, you know, if I find them I don't. So anyway, I'm heading back down now. The mission continues. On the way down I always take this little detour. Comes off the main path and it skirts around. It's not very long or far, I should say, or long. It just skirts around, just a different way back. It rejoins the main path, but like I say, it's just change of scenery. It's only a few hundred metres, something like that, and then it rejoins the main path. Warm now too. It's pretty sheltered here. There's a nice cool breeze at the top there, but it's sheltered now. So anyway, hopefully, you never know, a few more caches on this mission. Who knows? As you can see, got a fair bit to go yet. Before the next part of the mission. Quite a few heading their way up now. Like I said earlier, give it an hour or two, be packed up there. Always on a day like this, on a weekend as well, especially on a Saturday and Sundays and that. There's a few runners too. No, I don't know if there's a race or something. One had a big number across his chest. So anyway, I'll be turning off. Well, yeah, turning off shortly. Heading towards. Just turn that screen round. That bonk in there, somewhere there. It's the caches. I'm not sure. I'll have to get me GPS unit out, but I'll be leaving this path. I don't think it's very far, a couple hundred metres, something like that. And hopefully, cache number 2. You never know. Never know your luck. I've left the main path now, as you can see, and I'll try and find this one without get my GPS unit out. There's a clue with this one, and I'll see if I can find the clue, and then that's where the cache is hidden. So I may not need my GPS, but if I can't find the clue, then the GPS unit will come out. So bear with me, folks, you never know, it might be cache number 2. Anyway, look at the views. It's worth it just for that. Cache or no cache. Anyway, let's get going. Mission part 2. Well, found GZ, no problem, which is just in front of me now. But can I find it? No, I can't. It's a DNF, did not find. Been here for about 5-10 minutes, something like that. And searched everywhere. Every possible hiding place, but nothing. So it's either no, that's not it. It's either evaded me or it's not there. But I'm not hanging about. Got another 2 potential to find. So yeah, don't know. Searched everywhere. And that's it, GZ. But no cache. So anyway, I'm not going to hang about. I'm off onto the next one now. And I did need my GPS for it, but where I was searching, I wasn't far off. Actually, I think I was in the wrong place. There's 2 stones with the same clue. That could be GZ. Actually, I think that is the one. The clue is for both of these places. I won't say what the clue is, but it means that it's both of these places, and I've not searched this one. I actually missed this one, and actually my GPS was sending me to that. So bear with me, folks. Actually, I've just got this hunch that is GZ. Looks more hiding places there as well. But like I say, the clue is for both of these stones. So anyway, spend another few minutes. Well, it just depends how long it takes. I might find it straight away, but anyway, bear with me. I might have cache number 2. There's hopes yet. Well, I did say there was hopes. 2 seconds, well, 3 seconds at least, it took me to find it. I was searching in the wrong place. For some reason my GPS was sending me to that rock, but like I said earlier, the clue, if you went to that rock there, the first rock I was searching for, you'd think, oh, that was it, because it related to the clue. But this relates to the clue as well, and that's where the cache was hidden. So I'll get that signed, cache number 2, and I'll get on to cache number 3. Just show you a bit of the view while I'm here. So yeah, anyway, it's cache number 2 in the bag. Well, cache number 2 in the bag. Heading back up to the path now, dropping down to the car park, and then I'll take another path up into the woodland for potential cache number 3. Just show you the path now. You can see getting quite busy up there now. Anyway, make my way back to the car park. The mission part 3. Cache number 3 is up that path there. Cache number 4 is across the way then, the other second car park. So heading to cache number 3 now. You never know. Moel Famau. Moel Famau wood. Anyway, this is another one with a pretty good clue, so I may not need my GPS, but whether I'll find it or not, there's been quite a few DNFs on this one. They said that it's, and the people that have found it said that it's very tricky to find, so you never know. And here it is, GZ. Didn't need my GPS. I'll have another look at the clue again. There's a bit of a detailed clue on this one. That's ground zero there. There's a cache hidden somewhere there. No one on this path. There was a couple just a bit higher up there, but anyway, I'll get the clue out. Another read of that, and then have a quick search. Make sure no one's about. Hopefully cache number 3. You never know. Nah, not bothering with this one. There's too many people about. Too many muggles. There's people coming up now. There's people passing from the top, coming down. And there's people coming up now, so I don't like these caches where there's people, traffic, and muggles we call them. Some people coming up from there now. So I don't like these type of caches. So heading back now for potential cache number 3, which is cache number 4, if you're still with me. So yeah, give that a miss. Not bothering with that. Don't like them. Anyway, heading back down now. See what the GZ in Cache 4 is like. Oh well, at least I had a bit of a walk. Nice little forest walk. Anyway, dropping down now. Still a beautiful day. I've no idea what time it is. Got my watch in my rucksack, so cracking day. No idea what time it is. Who cares? Anyway, the last cache now. Or potential cache, I should say. Right, GPS time for this one. Just switch it on, and then it'll lock onto the satellites, and then I can make my way towards GZ. It'll bleep when it's locked onto at least 3 satellites. So I'm not sure whether it's down that way or down that way. So this should bleep soon when it's locked on. Come on. I think it's down that way actually. Here we go. Switch it to dashboard. Right, which way are we? Down this way. Hopefully, another cache in the bag. Yeah, we're okay. So far, so good. Anyway, get back to you in a minute. About 185 feet away now. It was losing the satellites. It's normally pretty good, this one. It's the Magellan Exploris GC dedicated GPS. 140 feet. Yeah, it was losing the satellites for some reason. Is it sending me now up there? Yeah, it's sending me up here. So I don't know. Canopy of the trees, but I'm not far away. How far am I? Just over 100 feet. So I don't know if it'll come down to about 75 feet. Sending me up here now. Sending me up there. That's what it's saying. I'm about, I took my sunglasses off, it'd help. I don't know, 20 odd feet I think, 12, 20. Is it sending me now up here? Just test it. Yeah, up here somewhere. Bear with me. It's pretty quiet here anyway for muggles, so. Sending me this way. Well, that bleep there says that I'm very close to ground zero. 20 odd feet, so put the GPS away now, get the clue out, switch that off, and then the search is on. So I'll get back to you. I can actually see the cache, and actually I'm going to do a bit of a spoiler on this one. So I'll show you the cache. It's just getting at it. Just turn that screen around. Hopefully I can get it in shot. There it is there. That's the geocache. Getting it from there. So I don't know, there's a strategically placed stick there. How do I get it? Anyway, bear with me. And there's loads of branches and stuff here. I'll try and get it down, and then it's getting it back again. Anyway, bear with me. Hopefully I'll have a cache in my hand. Getting it. It's like one of these game shows you see on the telly. You know, they set these puzzles and things. Got it down with a stick. Well, there it is. Gonna sign that. Hopefully get it back somehow. Anyway, at least I found it. So I've used that stick there. So anyway, I'll get it signed, and I'll try and put it back. And before I put it back, I'll just show you the logbook. I'm the second to find it. You can see there, that's the first to find. That one there, and that's what I've just signed now. So that's it. Try and get it back now. So second to find. That's not bad. That's my bits and pieces. Those are pencils and sharpener and tweezers and what have you. So anyway, like I say, I'll try and get that back. And there we go. Back on this hook. Great little cache that. Much easier putting it back than getting it from there. Anyway, it's muggle free, that's the main thing. GPS, when it was decided to stop playing up, it worked quite well. Trying to get down here without breaking my neck. I took the regulation selfie of the cache, with the cache. Oh, deal, bear with me. And then I'll post that when I log it in to say that I found it. Just post a little picture. So yeah, anyway, GZ up there. Spotted it straight away, but how to get it from there? Although the clue helped, although it's pretty, you know, obvious how to get it, like, but it's very tricky. Reminded me of one of them game shows. Anyway, head back to the car park, and then drop back down to the car. That'll be mission accomplished. There's that third one. I didn't even bother. I wouldn't even log it as a DNF. Did not find, because I didn't bother trying to find it. So yeah, great little cache that one. Anyway, heading back now. Well, I'm almost back at the car now, so that means the end of another mission. 3 out of 4 geocaches, that's not too bad, considering I didn't attempt one of them. So, anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. And no doubt, I'll see you in the next one.